He is a Korean-American businessman, and she is an American woman of African descent with 4 kids. They are completely different people from different worlds. When he decided to marry her, everyone around him laughed, but they soon regretted it. Their marriage resulted in 4 beautiful kids, making it a loving family of 10 people. So how did they meet? What do their kids look like today? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. Elena Mays was born on 3 September 1985 in the United States. She is of African descent and holds American nationality. From a young age, Elena loved being around children, and taking care of babies brought her great joy. She grew up in a close-knit family, with her father being a dedicated businessman and her mother a loving homemaker. Elena's mother's unwavering commitment to caring for foster children left a lasting impact on Elena's heart. Elena met Joe Lee, a new student who came to her school. Joe is from a Korean-American background, and he had recently moved into Elena's neighborhood with his family. Even though they were young, Elena and Joe became good friends from the start. They felt a strong connection and quickly became close. As they went to high school together, their friendship grew even stronger. They talked about their dreams and what they wanted to do after graduating. Joe wanted to start his own business, and Elena planned to go to college to study math. However, things didn't happen exactly as they had planned. After high school, Elena went to the University of Maryland to pursue her dreams of higher education. Meanwhile, Joe focused on building his own business. With so much going on in their lives, it became hard to stay in touch, and as time passed, they slowly grew apart while chasing their own dreams. A few years later, after a tough semester, Elena decided to have some fun with her friends. They all dressed up and went to a lively nightclub. But just as they were about to enter, someone called out Elena's name. To her surprise, it was Joe standing there. When their eyes met, they felt an overwhelming rush of emotions. It had been a long time since they had seen each other. The hug that followed felt like destiny had brought them back together. They found a quiet spot to sit and catch up. Joe discovered that Elena was almost done with her studies, and she learned that his business was slowly getting better. Although his dreams hadn't fully come true yet, she believed Joe had the determination to overcome any challenge. As the night went on, they exchanged phone numbers, promising to stay connected this time. Over the next few months, they talked a lot, rekindling the beautiful bond they had in their childhood. But fate seemed unkind as circumstances pulled them apart once more. Elena was in her final year of university, and it was hard for her to keep up with everything, including her friendship with Joe. Joe was busy with his business too, and sometimes they wouldn't talk for a whole week. The rekindled connection slowly faded away, like a bittersweet melody. A year after Elena graduated from high school, her relationship with Joe had become a thing of the past. Afterward, she got into a relationship and focused on building her family. She always wanted to have many children, so it wasn't a surprise to her family when she decided to make that dream come true. Before long, Elena had her first daughter, Amaya. In the following years, she welcomed 3 more beautiful girls, Achille, Azayo, and Erazo. Elena loved being a mother to her beautiful children. She took them to parks, read them books, and sang to them. Like any loving mother, spending time with her daughters brought her immense joy. She even recorded these special moments and shared them online. But when she turned 29, people started asking her about marriage. However, she had no interest in getting married. She knew that whoever she chose to spend her life with must be willing to accept and love her 4 children. One day, Elena decided to attend a dinner party to which her friend had invited her. While waiting in line to enter the hall, she noticed a man behind her receiving a phone call. When she heard his voice, she was surprised to find out that it was Joe Lee. They were both shocked to see each other after so many years, and the unexpected reunion filled them with joy. They entered the hall together, and despite the loud music, they engaged in a long conversation. Joe's business was thriving, and Elena was genuinely happy to hear about his success. He too couldn't hide his happiness when he learned about how well Elena was doing in life. They both felt blessed, and it was heartwarming to witness their happiness. During their conversation, something special sparked between them. They felt a strong attraction, unlike anything they had felt before. This time, they both knew they wouldn't let each other go. They made plans for a date, and it turned out to be one of the best days of Elena's life. They became a couple shortly after, and Elena was amazed by how beautiful and perfect their relationship was. She never imagined it could be this way. However, she was worried about how Joe would react when he found out about her children. She knew that some men might not want to raise another man's kids, but she couldn't keep a secret, so she gathered the courage to tell him everything. To her pleasant surprise, Joe was overjoyed. He wanted a large family and loved being around children. News of their relationship spread, and some people tried to discourage Elena from being with Joe. They believed it wouldn't work, and he would eventually leave her. But Elena stayed committed to Joe and believed in their love. Joe faced similar opposition from his friends and family, who strongly warned him against continuing the relationship. They couldn't understand why he would choose to raise children who weren't biologically his. However, Joe didn't listen to their words. The couple kept dating and eventually got married. It was the happiest day of Elena's life, and Joe was overjoyed too. They were certain that they had made the right decision to spend their lives together. They knew people would doubt their love, but they were determined to prove them wrong. After the wedding, the couple started making videos together. Elena's videos now focused on their blended African American and Korean cultures, showing how these cultures influenced their way of life. Soon after their marriage, they welcomed their first child together named Ajiti, and later they had 3 more children named Aju, Ajayu, and another baby. Elena kept making videos, and people loved watching her and her beautiful family. The blend of Korean and African American cultures was amazing, and Elena became famous with over 2 million subscribers on her channel. Their family became successful financially. But Elena didn't stop there. She decided to continue her education and pursued a master's degree in mathematics. Later, she went on to get a PhD in survey methodology and statistics. After completing her program, Elena became the first ever Black American to hold a doctorate in that field. In an interview, she proudly said, "I successfully passed my PhD dissertation defense. My dream is to inspire other Black girls and women to achieve the highest education in their field, to reach higher. It's Dr. Mays now." This couple faced challenges due to their relationship and faced criticism and backlash. But they knew what they wanted in their hearts and weren't afraid to go after it. The people who had once mocked and laughed at them now deeply regretted their actions. They never expected Elena to achieve such fame and greatness, and they didn't think their love would continue to grow. This story shows that love can conquer all. What do you think about Elena and Joe's love story? And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.